Kaduna, we spoke about losing tens of millions worth of ginger somewhere that didn't pay or something. So I understand that can happen. But in the process of engaging with someone across the border to market, it's important that we personally do a lot of due diligence, and even if employ third parties to do due diligence for us. Finally, I forgot to mention, it's not related to your question, but I forgot to mention that there are certain quantities of products that you can move across the border without any question at all. If you're moving it as a luggage, you're moving it as a product, as a gift to a friend or someone, etc. To address your final question, the question of certification about the quality of the product, that if you go to, say, Egypt, will they look at the product and say, it contains, will they be certified? The entire point of this agreement and the framework that has been set up is that that should not be needed. Unless an incident happens, unless somebody uses your product and something bad happens, that's when they will call up for some kind of reanalysis. Otherwise, it is accepted in good faith that each country will do its own quality assurance, and that should be enough. I want to respond to the person that said that's why we are not emphasizing local production. The larger your market, the more your production. No matter how many cocoa we produce in this country, if the only people we are selling the beans and the chocolate to are the Nigerians, we are still constrained, we are still limited. If we can access a market of 1.3 billion people, why limit ourselves to just 200 million people? I imagine my time is up. There's a question about... thank you very much. My time is up.
Please, a round of applause. Let's appreciate Mr. Olaoluwa Akinloluwa. Thank you very much for such a beautiful presentation. We are very grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, we would like to invite the Honorable Commissioner for Industry, Trade and Investment, Mrs. Ikelomo Longe, to present our keynote address. Thank you very much, ma'am.
President Ogun, Alhaji Wasi Olale, distinguished members of the EXCO for Ogun, including the immediate past president of Abel-Sima, our guests from DANGOTE Group, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Today I do not have an address in that sense of the word, but I have some exciting words to say about the potential benefits of the ETLS and the AFCFTA as presented by our guest speaker, Mr. Olaoluwa Akinloluwa. One of the things that this government is quite passionate about is to help grow the economy of this state and the individual prosperity of our people. And SMEs being the foundation, the backbone of any economy such as ours, it's important that as SMEs we seek to grow our businesses. And for sustainable growth, you have to be thorough, you have to know what you're doing. And a lot of these elements that are required to be met for you to qualify as a successful player under both the ETLS and the AFCFTA require for you to be thorough. And what is this trying to do for us is to expand our markets. Yes, we have a large local market, both in the state in Nigeria and in Nigeria across the country. In addition, we have the opportunity to go out there beyond the Nigerian border to other African countries. So there's nothing stopping us. We are the ones limiting ourselves. The market is so large. It's for us to roll up our sleeves, begin to get very thorough with our work, and map out strategies that will help us grow our businesses. It is so important. There's a very important point I'd like to make, and that is in response to the gentleman who seemed to think that these agreements are focused only on raw materials. No, it also involves finished products. He mentioned specifically that why don't you make chocolate in Nigeria? I make bold to say that chocolate is made in Nigeria. In Ogun State, there's a company that makes chocolate, and guess what? They deliberately did the research. Because of our temperature, chocolate sold in foreign markets will melt at normal African room temperature. This company then went to do research, working with the Swiss that are legendary, well known for their chocolates. They found out how to make the chocolate in such a way that it can withstand the temperature up to 40 degrees Celsius. So that normal room temperature, except to put it out under the hot sun, that chocolate will not melt. Guess what? The chocolate is doing very well. It's gaining market share, and especially with children, is very well loved. It's a proudly Ogun State product. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to charge you all. Let us make the most of this opportunity. Market should no longer be our constraint. We should realize that the market is big, enormous. However, we have to be competitive, have that competitive advantage against other alternatives that your consumers or customers have, which means efficiency is important in terms of cost efficiency, in terms of product standardization, in terms of reliability and doing things properly. I thank you all for attending today's lecture. Our guest lecturer, thank you very much for sharing your knowledge with us. Ogosima, thank you for organizing. Thank you. And just to add that the State Committee on AFCFTA was inaugurated last week, as the President alluded to. And we'll be reaching out to you again because we're mapping out strategies for how Ogun State businesses can benefit from this, and we can actually help you open your market and help you gain, give you access to gaining advantages from these two lines, the ETLS and the FCFTA. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening.
Take a vote of thanks to wrap up today's lecture. And I will invite the Treasurer, Ogun Sima, in person of Elder Adeni Olatunji, for the vote of thanks.
I want to thank the God Almighty for sparing our time to this hour and for giving us the opportunity to have this program. Having said this, I also want to thank our Excellency, that is Prince Dr. Abiodun Emefa, the Governor of Ogun State. Our Mama, the Honorable Commissioner for our own industry, the person of Mrs. Ike Lunge. We cannot thank you enough, but I know that God Almighty will thank you for us. And for wherever you need Him, He will urgently attend to you. For our President, well, you guys will say, but you have done excellently well, and we are proud of you. I told somebody yesterday that you are a man to be emulated. God Almighty will be there for you whenever you need him, in the mighty name of Jesus. To the members of the high table, well, all of us are members of the high table, only that we have limited seats to occupy all of us. I want to say thank you for being there for us too. To all of us that we have invited, for leaving your stands or your various places of work to be here to attend to this program. We also say a very big thank you. The man in charge of the program, the man that anchored the program, yes, that wisdom, the Lord will continue to grant unto you, also in the mighty name of Jesus. You will continually work stronger. We have come to the end of the whole program, and we have thanked everybody here. It is our prayer that as you leave here, you get your destination safely. In the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, General Commissioner. I just want to make a request that immediately after this program, they are having DANGOTE Day, and they are here in full force. So please, stay out some time now. Thank you very much, ma'am.
All right, yeah, thank you. Good afternoon, Your Excellencies. Good afternoon, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for a few minutes. We don't intend to bore you because we know quite a lot of us have stuff to do, so we just want to move straight into Dangote's Day at the 10th Annual Gateway International Trade Fair for the year 2021. Thank you so much. So please, for the next few minutes, we'll be done and be out of here. So we're going to start officially because we are Nigerians and because we are proud of our great country. Because we are Nigerians and we are proud of our great countries. So ladies and gentlemen, I crave your indulgence to please rise as we take the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we take the national anthem. Thank you so much. Please let's remain standing as we quickly take the opening prayer. To take that, please let me put hands together for Mr. Tunde Mabokuje.
Eternal Rock of Ages, we thank you, Lord, for another wonderful day. We thank you, Father, for this wonderful occasion. And we thank you for being alive. We thank you for being here. Lord, come and take control as we are about to start this program, we cover every soul that is shared with blood of Jesus. Father, Lord, we appreciate you, bless you. We give glory to you in Jesus' almighty name.
Amen. Please let's be seated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Members of the high table, you're welcome. So very quickly, because of our time, I can see the chairman of Ogun. Thank you, and honorable minister. Thank you so much. Quickly, let me just introduce a few people. Commissioner, thank you, ma. Sorry for the mix-up. So quickly, let me just introduce the people I have on seats. Please, when I introduce them, please help me put hands together for them. I have Mr. Adeyemi Fajobi, is the National Sales Director for Dangote Cement PLC. Please help me put hands together for him. Thank you, sir. Also, I have seated the Regional Director for Lagos Ogun for Dangote Cement, Mr. Tunde Mabogunje. Thank you, sir. Also, I have the Head Route to Market for Dangote Cement PLC, Mr. Olukayode Akinbamidele. Also, I have the technical team for Dangote Cement PLC, Mr. Adeze Aniki. Thank you so much, sir. I have the branding and communications for Dangote Industries Limited, Mr. Francis Awowole Brown. Mr. Francis Awowole Brown. Thank you, sir. Also, I have Mrs. Mary Onwakego, the sales and marketing for Dangote Fertilizer. I have this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I also have Mr. Rilliwan Yusuf, the marketing team for Dangote Sugar. Please put us together for Mr. Rilliwan Yusuf somewhere around. Thank you. Also, I have Mrs. Yetunde Ogunawo, branding and communication, Dangote Industries Limited. Thank you so much, ma. I have Mrs. Dayo Okupe, NASCON Allied Industry, that's Dangote Salt and Seasoning. I have Mr. Akin Irewole, Field Sales Manager for Dangote Sugar Southwest. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. And I have Mr. Yusuf Wahab, the Retail Activation Officer for Dangote Sugar. Thank you so much, Mr. Yusuf. And finally, I have also on the table the Commissioner for Industry, Trade and Investment, Honorable Mrs. Kike Lomo Alonge, and also Kike Lomo Longe. Thank you. And also I have the Chairman of Ogun Sima, Alhaji Babatunde Olaleye. Thank you so much, sir. So moving on straight without much ado, we want to take the welcome address. That is going to be taken by the Ogun Sima President, Alhaji Babatunde Olaleye. Please help me put hands together for him.
Thank you very much. Honorable Commissioner for Industry, Trade and Investment, Mrs. Kike Lomolonge, the Director, Marketing from Dangote Group, please permit me to stand on the well-established protocol by our MC. Because of your time, I was told you are still traveling back to Lagos today. And Honorable Commissioner also, people are waiting for us for another meeting at the Secretariat. So, on behalf of Ogun State Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, Ogun Sima, I want to welcome all of you to Ogun State. This is not the first time, and I pray this will not be the last time. We continue to do this. Dangote Industries, a group of companies, will continue to work stronger. It's already a multinational company, though from Nigeria. So it will continue to grow because it's already a world-class company, and it will continue to grow and become known all over the world. Members of the public, I welcome you all to Dangote's Day at the 10th Gateway International Trade Fair going on in Trade Fair Complex, MQ Agboola Trade Fair Complex, Abeokuta, Ogun State. And I want to appeal to you to be with us till the end of this program. I know the tin and caliber from Dangote Industry are going to do something better for all of us here today. I don't want to let out the cat from the bag, but I know that if you are interested in buying cement at cheaper rate, please wait till the end of the program. I know they're going to do something for you, but I believe I have not let it out now. So I'm just sensitizing people. So please don't go. Let's wait till the end of the program. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you very much.
Please, I believe the Okusima president deserves another applause. Please let me put together for him. Thank you so much, sir. So moving on straight without much ado, we want to take the remark by Dangote, and today we have given the remarks representing Alhaji Aliko Dangote. Is the National Sales Director for Dangote Cement PLC. Please put hands together for Mr. Adeyemi Fajobi.
The Honorable Commissioner for Industry, Trade and Investment, Honorable Mrs. Kikela Molongo. I didn't make that mistake. The President of Ogun, other members of Ogun executives, other exhibitors here present, my colleagues from Dangote Group, distinguished guests here present, ladies and gentlemen of the press. On behalf of the board and management of Dangote Industries Limited, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to our special day at this 2021 10th Gateway International Trade Fair at the Moshood Abela Trade Fair Complex. I bring to you warm greetings from the Group President and Chief Executive, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, who is a very, very passionate person about the Ogun State Chamber of Commerce Industries, Mines and Agriculture. This is evident in our partnership with you, year in, year out, both as a sponsor and exhibitor. We are a regular participant at other major trade fairs across the country, means of demonstrating our belief that chambers of commerce and industry occupy a unique position in driving economic development through activities. Dangote Industries Limited is the nation's foremost Pan-African conglomerate. We are a group with diversified interests in cement, sugar, salt, polyproducts, real estate, agriculture, logistics, telecoms, steel, oil and gas, and many, many more others. We have 3 subsidiaries listed on the Nigeria Stock Exchange, and those include Dangote Cement PLC, Dangote Sugar Refinery PLC, DSR, and Dangote Salt, which may trade name under NASCON Allied Product Industry PLC. There is no gainsaying that the fact that Ogun is a very unique one. This is because Ogun State has one of the largest concentration of industries in Nigeria and serve as a corridor for transportation of goods and services and people between the nation's commercial center of Lagos and the rest of Nigeria, and even our neighboring countries of Benin Republic, Togo, and Ghana. Gateway International Trade Fair therefore remains an avenue for us to connect with our customers in Southwest and other parts of the country. It is a homecoming as the region is known for the innovation and industry. We at Dangote Group and people of Southwest share the trait of ever pushing beyond the limits and discovering new levels of success. Despite our progressive position, we are innovative and always thinking of strategies that will drive business and create value for our customers. This we achieve partly by increasing the number and quality of products in our portfolio, as increased range of products provide more options, alternatives, and businesses for our numerous customers. Our continuous efforts to innovate, create value, and invest in Nigeria are born out of our firm belief in the vast economic potential of our dear country, Nigeria. This has also informed our desire to invest massively in some states across the country. Our target is to ensure that Nigeria becomes self-sufficient in all sectors where we play, in cement, agriculture, mining, petroleum, and so on. As announced by our group president, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, the fertilizer will commence operations very soon, with preparation having reached an advanced stage. And as a matter of fact, we have indeed commenced operation. Therefore, those who want to know how to key into fertilizer rollout are invited to visit our stand and have talks with our Dangote fertilizer representative. Many people have visited us today, and I'm sure they have received more than enough information. As I round up now, let me tell us that we have detailed our representative to take turn and talk very briefly on our products so that our people will have more insight, and note where we are and where we are going as far as our subsidiaries and their products are concerned. Also, we have debts for the sale of cement at trade fair prices. We said trade fair prices, so you are privileged by attending this occasion to partake out of these sales that are going to happen immediately after this occasion. This is part of our contribution for the success of this trade fair, and it is our hope that visitors will take an advantage of this and patronize us. Again, I welcome you to our special day. Enjoy the rest of the day and the event. Isheya Omo.
Please help me put hands together for the National Sales Director for Dangote Cement PLC. Thank you so much, Mr. Adeyemi Fajobi. As you've heard him say earlier that our representatives are going to come out to talk about our product, so you have the knowledge and know where we're coming from and where we are going with the product. So moving up straight, we'll be starting with the Dangote fertilizer. And to take that, she's Mary, Mrs. Mary Nwakego Uche. Please let me join hands together for her. She'll be speaking about Dangote fertilizer, very short and precise. Please join hands together for Mrs. Mary Uche.
Good afternoon. Standing on the existing protocol, I would like to say a very good afternoon to our dear ladies and gentlemen. And also observing and recognizing those on the high table. It's an opportunity to be here today to educate us all on what plan Dangote fertilizer has come with. And also to say to us that after this presentation, I'm not far from you, just at the stand. You can meet me with your inquiries, your registration needs, and I will be there to educate you on what is required. First and foremost, let's ask ourselves, is there anything you can think of that Dangote as a group is not into? Just think about it. For that reason, we have been able to put food on every table. Every family in Nigeria has a feeling of what Dangote is offering. And following by that, we have moved to Dangote fertilizer. And what does that mean? We want to provide solution to the farm. We want to provide solution to the soil. I'm not here to bore you with technicalities. I'm only here to let you know that at last, solution has come. And what is that solution? The solution is Dangote fertilizer. And for us to achieve this, we are going to start first and foremost by making it very easy and very, very easy, for our farmers, which is the first point of call. And so our slogan says, when I say Dangote fertilizer, you say power to the farmers. And that is not to say that everybody here is a farmer, but in one way or the other, we all relate with farmers to get what we eat. So Dangote
Thank you so much, Mrs. Mary Uche. So we all know that Dangote fertilizer gives power to farmers. So moving on straight, I told you that we won't bore you and it's going to be very short. One of our representatives also will be speaking about Dangote sugar. Please help me put it together for Mr. Yusuf Wahab. Please help me together for Mr. Yusuf Wahab. He's the sugar man. He's the sugar man. I think he went to bring a lot of sugar for every one of us. But to talk about, we'll move ahead when Mr. Yusuf gets here, will come and tell us about the sugar. Now we want to talk about Dangote salt. And to do that, please help me put it together for Mrs. Dayo Okupe. Please help me put it together for her. Yes, she'll be speaking about Dangote salt and seasoning.
Good morning. I'm a representative of Dangote Salt. Dangote Salt is the leader in salt industry. And we produce not only salt, we produce seasoning. And our seasoning comes in two forms, classic and donkey. Salt has 9 SKU, but I'll mention few because of our time. Table salt, refined salt, butter salt, and PDP. The refined salt comes in sachet, which is iodized to promote good health and is good for consumption. Then table salt is for food production. The edible salt is used by the textile industry and others. So we welcome investors and new distributors to partner with us. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. You can see that she was calm. That's how salt be in your food. No stress, just really everything just go easy. And this is why I have to say that to introduce the sugar man, because you know sugar gives you energy. That's why he has too much energy and it's everywhere. Please, to speak about Dangote sugar, help me make welcome again, Mr. Yusuf Wahab. Please let me jam hands together for him. Yes, thank you so much, sir. Speaking on Dangote sugar.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Akin Irewole. I'm here on behalf of Mr. Yusuf because it's not here yet. I don't want us to waste our time. I'm the 5th state manager for the Southwest, Dangote Sugar. Dangote Sugar started as a commodity trading company, and we later metamorphosized into a big conglomerate. Today we are the leader in sugar business in Nigeria. Dangote Sugar was launched in 2002. We have an initial capacity then of 1.6 million metric ton, of 600 million metric ton. But today, we have grown to 1.44 metric ton with 75% utilization capacity. And we have 80% of market dominance. Now, we are the biggest refinery in Nigeria. And we have our different products in different SKUs. We have the 50 kg, that is the bag sugar that you are used to. We have the retail sugar, the sachet sugar, in 3 categories. We have the 500 grams, we have the 1 kg, and we have 250 grams. Now, our 50 kg comes in 2 different variants. We have the fortified sugar with vitamin A that you are used to in the market. We put vitamin A there for your eyesight to be better. Then we have the non-fortified sugar that is used industrially. Those are the 2 categories we have in the 50 kg. The non-fortified sugar, the retail sugar is all fortified. It's for home consumption. Then apart from that, our mission is to help Nigerians attain self-sufficiency in sugar production. Before now, we are import dependent. But Dangote Sugar aims to make sure that the sugar we eat in Nigeria, we produce it in Nigeria. And that's why we went on backward integration. We'll be growing sugarcane in Nigeria and be producing our sugar in Nigeria so that we don't depend on foreigners. We have our subsidiaries. The Savannah Sugar Company, Taraba Sugar Company, and Nasarawa Sugar Company. They are all our subsidiaries in Nigeria. They are part of your everyday life. You use us in pharmaceutical, in the homes, every day. You have Dangote sugar everywhere. We are in Nigeria to serve you better. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Please help me put hands together for Mr. Aki Irewole. Yes. So please, standing on existing protocol, Honorable Commissioner Mrs. Kikelomo Longe and Alaji Babatunde Olaleye and my Dangote representative, yes, we are from the same company. Please, I want to, before we go into Dangote Cement, I have a very important announcement to make, which is very important to why we are here. I know that we have so many, let me just say this, once and for all, we have just 2 companies producing sugar in Nigeria, just 2. And 1 is Dangote, 2 is others. We have 2 companies producing salt. 1 is Dangote, 2 is what? Thank you. We have 2 companies producing cement. 1 is Dangote, 2 is... Thank you. I like how you are following me. Now, would you rather eat what you know or eat? Now, to top it off, see, we are in a state where when they say Ogun Isheya, one of the biggest things we do in Ogun State is farming. We have a lot of land. Let me tell you this for free. When the governor was here yesterday, I asked him for land, sir. When you go for me, when they promise me, then you State House. Yeah, also for me, for me 2 acres. And you State House. So, and what I want to do with the land, I have no intention to build a house. Because I know that if we build a house, yes, everybody will become a house owner. But what I intend to do is go into farming. Grow diligent, then might be crops, saying State House, yeah. So I'm a farm honorable near Bado and every other thing. And we have just 2 fertilizers, not just in Nigeria, all over the world. We have Dangote and because the governor gave me land, who am I not to use? Who am I not to use? What best products will you use? Now, let me give you an idea. For those of you that want to cook, eat, do anything. See, there's this Yoruba adage that says, for long, sure, God of folk won't get a good woman. Totally a woman. But please, if Allah is showing you, you too should show yourself. Some people will say, no, now, if I'm going to sugar, I know HME. Buy the best sugar. And what's that sugar? I don't have to say it. Even salt. What's the best salt? What about seasoning? And fertilizer? But to top it all with cement. So what are you buying after now? And they say that there is a promo going on because you are here. The National Sales Director said that if you come to our stand, you will buy cement at a subsidized trade fair price. So for those of you that have land, yes, man, no, Timbara cement, fertilizer. For those of you that have land and you are wondering that we have 2 companies operating in every sphere in all walks of our lives, and that is Dangote and. So who would you vote for? Others or Dangote? Thank you. Please help me put your hands together for yourselves. So moving on straight because of our time, I want to quickly bring someone to talk about Dangote Cement. Yes, to talk about Dangote Cement very briefly. And I'm sure that after this talk, we're going to have, if you come to our stand, we have. So right after the person, before we wrap it up, the Honorable Commissioner is going to speak to us also. So to talk. that is the work of others. And to talk about Dangote Cement, please help me put hands together for Mr. Adeza Aniki. Please help me put hands together for him. He's the technical team for Dangote Cement. Thank you, sir.
I stand on the existing protocol. I want to welcome every one of us here to this Dangote Day. I'm here to present to you the different types of cement that we have. To some people, cement is just cement. What I can tell you today, cement are different. And if you put your end user in mind, you will never produce one type of cement. And that is the reason why in Dangote, you always find different types of cement that will be useful for different tasks. And not only that, it also helps you in cost management when you are doing your projects. Because all cement that's a multi-purpose cement can be used, but may not be cost effective for you. On that note, I would like to introduce to you the SKUs that we have. We have the Dangote Falcon, which is the 32.5. It is the lowest grade of cement that we have. But what I can guarantee you today is that when you look at as the Dangote cement and the others, something stands out, and that is the setting time of our cement and the strength of the cement at the end of the work. Now, for 32.5, most people use it to mold blocks. But I can tell you, you can only use it to do a very low load bearing structure. Structures that will not carry too heavy loads. And that is why the 32.5 is produced. You can use it for plastering. You can use this for just flooring. Flooring in an area where people will walk on, not the area where the cars, the trucks will walk on.
So please hold on, because of our time, please. That you just sent me, Dangote cement. One way. Because the commissioner has a lot of engagement for today, so we just want her to say something to us before she takes her leave. Then after then, Mr. Adeze will continue with the talk on Dangote Cement. So please help me put hands together for the Honorable Commissioner for Industry, Trade and Investments, Mrs. Titi Lope Longe. But mommy, what happened? I need that to adopt me. I'm a change your look. When you got to surname, first of all, what you call it, we get here, Mrs. Kike Lomo Longe.
MC, I forgive you. My daughter's name is Titi Lope. The director from Dangote and his excellent team, the marketers and brand representatives of the various Dangote brands, Alaji, the president of Ogun and all the other EXCO members, ladies and gentlemen. First, I want to say a big thank you to Dangote for their consistent support, their consistent love for the chamber, and for consistently sponsoring and displaying the products each time we have our trade fair. Yesterday we had the grand opening by His Excellency. He declared the fair open yesterday. And one of the things that was clear by the time we were done with the opening ceremony is that the 11th International Gateway Trade Fair to hold in the year 2022 is going to be a spectacular one. We see this as a learning experience for us. We're going to improve the standards considerably by next year, by the grace of the Most High. Dangote is a very important brand in the state. Why do I say so? Their cement factories, their various businesses employs a lot of our people. provides job opportunities both as direct employees of the companies, also distributorship of opportunities for our people, all the way down the value chain. We're able to access the products for various aspects of our lives. His Excellency, Prince Dr. Abiodun, MFR, has embarked upon different construction projects across the state. You see our signature yellow roofs. There's so much, and cement is a key component of what we use. The sugar, the fertilizers, the salt, what more can I say? But a big thank you. Continue to support us, continue to have faith in Ogun State. We invite you to come and do even more business. Come and establish more factories in Ogun State, because we're open and ready for business. Thank you very much for having this Dangote Day, this session. We appreciate it, and we will try and drive as much traffic as we can to the trade fair. And your stand is so well prominently located, so we're going to also have, traffic and participants coming through. Thank you very much, and all the best.
Yes, thank you. Yes, on our stand, Dangote Cement welcomes you.
Good afternoon once again, I'm back. So just as I was explaining, the 32.5, which we normally call the Falcon, is for us to use for very light load bearing structure. We also have the 3X, which you can use for any type of purpose, and the provider. Solution provider in the sense that we do help people to make a choice of the type of cement they need to use, depending on the area where they are going to construct a building, depending on the type of environment that the place is. You take, for example, when you go down south, the salt level of water down south is so high. So we have another brand of cement to use there. So we have produced different ranges to meet people's needs. And that is what Dangote cement stands for. Then, the cost effectiveness of Dangote cement is also what we should take into consideration. When you want to plaster, you can use 32.5, which is cheaper than the 42.5, and it will do the same work. So if we have other questions to ask, you can come to our stand there. There's a demonstration that's going to go on there. Demonstration on how to place tiles at different temperatures, because we do put on tiles on walls, not knowing that the environment can also affect the tiles you put on your walls. So you will see the different demonstration being carried out at the stand. We also see the blocks that have been moved. We also see the plastering job that has been done. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for clapping. Thank you, Mr. Adaiza Niki. Thank you. So please, the demonstration will be going on right after this at our stand. It's just down there. You would have noticed, you would have seen us. It's just Dangote Cement. So to take the closing remark, I told you that we don't want to bore you and take much of your time. We're still going to hear from the... Alright, so to take the closing remark, please help me put hands together for Mr. Johnson Olaniyi. Please help me put hands together for him. He's going to take the closing remarks.
Not more quality. Not more quality. If you are not desired, can you please stand up and clap yourself? Today. Dangote will bless.
today, yeah. Today, Dangote will bless me today. Please have a seat, please. On behalf of Dangote, we are very grateful for your coming here to come and witness this very fantastic occasion. And like the speaker said, Dangote and others, we are here to come and appreciate our artisans specifically for your loyalty, consistent loyalty to Dangote Cement. And today, whatever you take home today, please don't use that thing with any other product. Because if we do, that blood may not cure in Jesus' name. Say amen. Thank you. We are very grateful to everybody that is here. We've learned a lesson, but the most important thing, please, we are going to have a small demonstration for you to know the attribute of Dangote Cement. What it's being used for. So please, when you finish from this place, please come to the outside. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. Please do not forget that we have a demonstration that is happening immediately after this gathering. And if you have any question on any of Dangote product, please walk up to our stand and we will give you the answers that you need. We are getting to the end of the program, so please take the vote of thanks. Help me put hands together for Mr. Olukayode Akin Bamidele.
I want to thank you for this beautiful platform. Sorry, permit me to stand on existing protocols. We want to express our heartfelt appreciation and gratitude to the entire executive team of Ogun for providing this platform. As we mentioned, we are consistently supported and we will continue to support you. We also want to thank the entire team of Dangote who has journeyed to this place to make this important event. We appreciate the time and the effort. We pray that the Lord guide you back to our individual destination after the program. We also want to thank all of us who have waited patiently to go through this part of the special day for Dangote Cement. Without you, sitting here will make no sense. So we want to thank you immensely and we want to